Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weisheit, licensed clinical social worker. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it very, very much. You know, one of the things we love to do is bring you updates, especially when we've got some good news here in our community. So very glad joining us, Dr. Clune with Nicholls State University. Dr. Clune, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Keith. It's great to be here.
We appreciate that. Well, listen, you guys have had quite a few weeks here of late, some announcements with some really good things happening. Walk us through some of those things, if you don't mind, Dr. Clune.
Absolutely. You know, we always start with our people, how important our people are to our success. And we just hired 3 outstanding coaches, men's baseball, women's softball, women's soccer, just outstanding individuals who are going to turn those programs around. We also opened the Book Vault Athletic Complex, which is a state-of-the-art, better than anything else in the FCS end zone complex that includes locker rooms and training rooms, coaches' offices, a team room that becomes a stadium club on game days, just a beautiful facility. And it's really only the first phase of 2. Right behind that is going to be a 100-yard covered practice field, wide enough for women's soccer as well as for men's football. So the Book Vault complex is actually built in 2 parts, and the other part will go out for bid to contractors this month or early next month. So we're excited about that. We have just received a $3.5 million grant to start a business incubator on our campus, which will help to sort of diversify the businesses in this region. In the capital outlay project, we got about half of a $20 million coastal center, which we'll start building on campus. A lot of pride. We have about $40 million in projects that are started, finished, or planned in the near future. So it's a great time to be a colonel.
Oh, I know that's right. It's a great time to be a former colonel too, Dr. Clune, I can tell you. Very excited and proud of that as well. But your history degree also, your history program also was named #1. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's always, we do an outstanding job in history in general, and something I'm a historian myself. When I came here and I saw the quality of our online history degree, which I had not known of any online history degrees in the South. And we have a great reputation, constantly at the top of the list in terms of quality for online history degrees. And again, we were recognized as one of the top online history programs in the country.
Wow, it's been that way for a long time. My best friend, I tell you, has got a history degree from Nicholls, and he much like you, knows his stuff. And that's a really good thing. And it's really wonderful to be recognized and to get those accolades. But it's also nice for you guys to be investing in your present and investing in your future. And it's so very exciting to be able to see on a campus like Nicholls State University. We're excited about that.
Thank you. We'd love to have you over for a tour. Any alums who want to come and see what the campus is like. It's never been more beautiful. We have a newly renovated student union. We just adding a esports arena, gaming lounge. We have a collegiate esports team that competes against schools around the country, including schools in our state like LSU, Southeastern, McNeese. Esports is huge now, and we have this beautiful gaming lounge in our union. In our library, we have a state-of-the-art maker space that has all the 3D printers and all the machines, everything from woodworking to CD routers, everything in one place, and just brand new. Everything's opening this fall for students.
And so speaking of, with all those wonderful things in that new student union, all the things that you have there to offer your students, let's talk about those students coming back to campus and what that means for you and for the university with regards to where we are with COVID.
Yeah, it's a challenging time. Students have been very good about doing the right thing throughout the spring. We were one of the few campuses in the state that kept a majority of our classes on campus. We had about 70% of our students on campus at any time during the crisis last year. Now they're coming back in a very different situation. Our hospital capacity is at 100%. The positivity rates are just off the charts. in our service region. We had a very low student COVID-19 vaccine rate of about 33%. We're now, as of today, we're going to announce a 43% of our student population has been vaccinated, so a big improvement there. About 70% of our employees are vaccinated. It's not perfect, but when you look at the student age groups in the service region, in Terrebonne and Lafourche, we are 3-4 times higher than their peers who are not in universities, and the employee rate of 70% is much higher than all the age groups and the overall vaccine percentages in the regions that we serve.
Well, some exciting information, so we appreciate that. I know you guys are excited and happy to have people back on campus. We'll be doing that with of course, masking, and really excited about those people that have really kind of been paying attention and doing a better job than their peers and colleagues with a vaccination rate. And so that's an exciting time.
It is exciting, and you know, they want to be here. If you're going to have a normal college experience, in this day and age, you got to get vaccinated. You know, there's just no way around it. You know, I'm not a medical expert. Whenever we post anything, we rely on medical data from Louisiana Department of Health. I don't get into the politics of vaccines. I just know as a university president, I cannot run a university campus under normal conditions when you have the positivity rates in our parishes, the capacity in our hospitals, and a low vaccination rate among students.
It's a good point. Dr. Clune, we thank you so much for your leadership. We thank you for joining us, and good luck this school year.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Dr. Jay Clune, president of Nicholls State University. And that will do it for this Bayou Time edition. Don't go anywhere. More Bayou Time to continue.